Good morning, students. I'm Miss Anushka Sebastian, and we are starting online classes. I hope you have got a PDF of the chapter's text. I will be taking English language, and the first chapter is the sentence. So, it is to be noted that every week you will be getting 3 videos on a particular chapter, which means you will be covering a single chapter in 1 week. So, the first chapter is the sentence. Please keep the text in front of you. Whatever doubts you have, children, you may write it in a copy, and whenever the school reopens, we can take or solve your doubts. So, the first thing is, what is a sentence? The definition. So, a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. One thing you have to keep in mind, that you may have a group of words, but that doesn't mean that it is making a sentence. So, the most important thing to be kept in mind is that it should be a group of words which makes complete sense. For example, gold, precious metal is a. Whatever I said right now must have made no sense to you. So it is a group of jumbled words. It is not making sense, hence it is not a sentence. Now we will try to convert it into a sentence. Gold is a precious metal. Now these group of words is making a proper sentence. So now you must be knowing the difference between a group of jumbled words which makes no sense, hence no sentence, and what is a sentence. Secondly, children, one thing has to be kept in mind, that is, whenever you start a sentence, you have to start it with a capital letter always. You must have done punctuations in your 4th standard. Punctuations basically comma, question mark, exclamation mark, all this, full stop, the most important one. So it depends upon the types of sentences. Types of sentences will be covered in the 2nd class, not today. So what has to be kept in mind? Whenever you write a sentence, first, it should be a group of words that makes complete sense. Second, it should start with a capital letter. Third, it can have a comma in the middle if it requires. Fourth, it should have a full stop at the end or question mark or an exclamation mark. Children, we will be giving you worksheets also. You have to solve it and show it to us when the school reopens. So I hope that what a sentence is clear in your mind. Sometimes it happens that we have a group of words which make complete sense, but it doesn't make a complete sentence. Now you can turn, this is the 2nd page of the PDF, children, and in that it is, I will be teaching you what is a phrase and what is a clause. So a phrase, children, it is a part of a sentence which does make complete sense, but it does not have a verb. So we can say it is half of a sentence. For example, let's see in the book. Look at this group of words. In the evening. So these 3 words are making complete sense. They are not jumbled, but they are not making a complete sentence. Hence it is a phrase. So difference between a phrase and a clause is that a phrase does not have a verb. Okay, one thing I forgot to tell you is that a sentence always has a verb, V-E-R-B. You must be knowing what a verb is. A verb indicates the work being done in a sentence. Okay, so a phrase does not have a verb in it. That makes it different from the clause, which always has a verb. Let's see. A phrase becomes a part of a sentence, as I told you. Example, we will go out to play in the evening. So in the evening is given in bold letters. It does not has a verb. Hence, in the evening is a phrase. Now look at this group of words. Climbed the steps. So children, what verb is here? What verb can you see in this group of words? Okay, the verb here is climbed, the work being done in the sentence. So hence a clause is a group of words which has a verb. So a phrase and a clause together form a sentence. I hope you've understood the difference between a phrase and a clause. So a phrase is a group of words that does not has a verb, and a clause is a group of words that has a verb, and together they form a sentence, a complete sentence. So let us quickly revise what we have learned today. First thing is the definition of sentence. A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. I've told you an example that gold is a precious metal. The exercise that you will be getting in the worksheet attached to this video will be that you will be getting a group of jumbled words, and out of those jumbled words you will have to make proper sentences. Okay children, that is your first worksheet. The second thing that we did is that the sentence has to start with a capital letter, and it should have a comma in the middle if it requires, and in the end a full stop, exclamation mark, or a question mark. Third thing, a sentence always has a verb. Then I taught you what is a phrase and a clause. A phrase and a clause always make sense. Okay children, I hope that you have understood the first part of the chapter. Whatever doubts that you have, you please write it in a copy as I told you in the beginning of the video. Second thing is that you have to solve worksheet based on the video that the teacher has sent you. So one exercise children, the first exercise of this part is that you have to make sentences from jumbled words. That is the first exercise. The second exercise is that you have to recognize a sentence, phrase or a clause. That is it for today's video. I hope you have understood it.